Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting out here on the unit. Looks like it's low on refrigerant. I've done checked the charge on it. Let's see the head pressures on it. This is your head pressures, so we know we're low. It should be higher than that. It's freezing up on the inside coil. It's an old unit. Looks like a Duncan, but problem is how do we know what type of refrigerant? Well, when we look at this tag here, this tag don't give you nothing. I mean, there's nothing there. Sometimes, if you're very, I guess, very slick about it, you can actually take a pencil, and you see how it's starting to show up. You just take your pencil and just run your pencil across like this right here, and whoops. And if you start doing this right here with a pencil, very lightly, you don't have to do, you know, heavy strokes or nothing like that. You sit here and do this right here. What we're going to do is trying to get to where we can read it. And all you got to do is be very light with it. And see if we can get what kind of refrigerant we got here. It's coming almost like colored, man. Just sit there and just keep on going with it. Don't let your hand rub it or anything like that. Just kind of keep your hand in the air. And just be very light with it. This is a little trick. Just keep on going. And if you notice, we're going to start seeing numbers. See all them numbers starting to pop up? So now I can start looking and seeing what we got here. And if I look at it closely enough, gotta find the one that says factory charge on it. Now these people just want to add some refrigerant to it and see what happens, you know. Try to tell them we need to change out, we got a leak. But, you know, some of your customers, if they can't afford to do a change out, which is what they really need. I need to start carrying some clear tape so I can start do this right here and then tape over with some of that clear tape, box tape or whatever. And see if we can start getting numbers here. Okay, we found it, the FLA on here. Well, it's hard to see. See how you're starting to see the numbers and all that shine? There, right there. Alright, so that's how you can start finding out what kind of refrigerant's in it, so you can put what's needed to be put in it. And look at the hair. Alright, okay, so now you look real close, Steve. See if I can see it again. Oh, right there in that one spot. I don't know how good you can see it, but you just look real hard. You can see where it says HCFC 22. So we know we got R22. But anyway, that's a good way to test your, a good way to mark that so you know exactly what you got. And so we know this is a 22 system, so we're going to put R22 in it. And we're going to check the balance of the refrigerant and see where we're at. Okay, so now we got our refrigerant hooked up. Opened this, closed it back, just bled the line off so we got pure refrigerant going in. And now we're just going to add some refrigerant to it. We know that it's pretty decently low, so I'm going to start out with, I know some people say, oh, you're putting too much. No, at one time, man. That was just a half a pound. It took it pretty fast. So, look here, this is where we're at. Got 10 ounces put into the system. We're going to have to wait and let it acclimate, do its thing. And we'll just keep going until we get our head pressure setting about right. And see where we're at. I had to check the filters. Filters were dirty. I changed the filters before I started this, adding the refrigerant, because I had to make definitely sure that we didn't have no issues with, with any low air flow and anything like that. And even though pressures are down and not up, still, you always check it. You always check your filter. First thing you do, you check your filters, all that, before you do any adding refrigerant, because you want to make sure that you got exactly what, you got everything in order right. So you got good airflow, all that good stuff before you start checking refrigerants or anything else. I mean, because there's no sense in checking refrigerant if you've got dirty filters. I mean, it's just that's insane to even think about that. So make sure you got great airflow before we start checking refrigerant, because we want to make sure that we're getting proper readings and all that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and continue adding refrigerant to this thing, get it to where it needs to be, and then, of course, we'll bail this out and be done with it, and hopefully she'll be able to get a new system in a later date. So thank you guys for watching.